Hello? Hello? I think so. It's always, this technology.
These lights are really bright on my face.
This technology. Ooh.
That feels
Add
nice.
more light over here.
No, thank you.
Oh, shit. Okay.
No, close.
Hi, y'all.
Close.
Okay.
Thank you. Hi.
We're managing
Sorry.
the light control here. We've got a lot of folks here. It's good to see everybody. Happy Sunday, y'all. Who all is here?
You.
There's Leffe and Pablo.
Excellent.
Pablo is a Helvering's Army member. Look at that.
Johan was waiting for Doug. Here's Doug.
Hello, Johan.
He made it. Hi, Peter.
And Carlos and Pete and Matt and Arrow and
the
Tom.
Center, Dustin. Salutations to you.
We had a
Hi,
fun time.
Carlos.
We had a fun time yesterday
And
with
Pete,
some.
Matt,
You're talking about
Tom. I'm still saying hi to people.
that. I know. I'll go ahead. I'll
We're
sit
done.
over
We're
here.
done. You good? Hi. Oh, Steven says lighting looks good. Thank you.
Rock and roll.
What were you gonna say?
We.
We.
You're welcome. Had
Thank you.
a great time yesterday over on Discord listening to the new Haken album.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a fan. I really enjoyed it.
It's really
so
good.
I'm looking
It's
forward
really good.
to hearing that for a second and third and fourth time. And news, y'all. We bought our tickets to see Haken. So if you would like to see us in the wild, we're going to be at the Haken show that is coming up in New York.
Yes.
On May 11th. That is the plan. I am tall, so it's a standing room show. So I'm gonna get right in the front row and just stand there and go. Sucks to be y'all. I'm in the front row, so we'll see what. Is that a new vinyl I see top left of your shelf? Top left over here. So I switched up what is back there actually. Right now, I've got Tales from Topographic Oceans over there. We've got Dark Side, which celebrated its 50th anniversary this year. This one over here is Big Train, The Underfall Yard. I love that album. Really great one. So down here, Aqualung, In Search of the Lost Chord. This guy is just looking at me funny. So I did a King Crimson album yesterday, and that's one of the main King Crimson albums that I have. A classic cover, In the Court of the Crimson King.
Tell them where they can find. It's on Patreon now.
Yes, it is.
Which King Crimson album?
I did Lark's Tongues in Aspic.
And that is now available on our Patreon at the $5 level and on up from there.
It's hot take, y'all. Should I do a spoiler alert?
Well, do
That's the fourth. So this is the fourth. I'll do a small spoiler alert. Come on back in.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we've also got Hand Cannot Erase and then Revolver back over there.
Close.
Oh, you want me to close this?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So Brown's talking about a lack of pants. I don't know. Johan, memories. They're great art, right? They're wonderful to
How much
include.
did you back up far enough they were able to see your legs? Maybe.
I hope not. I hope not.
It's maybe. Because they're saying you can see the pantless Doug.
Well, shit! Don't tell anybody, y'all. Don't tell anybody.
Doug.
I've. Come on now. All right.
Funny. That's
Okay.
funny.
Emioak. I have no idea how to pronounce that guy's name. Says Doug can dunk. Confirmed. Actually, Doug cannot dunk because Doug has bad knees. Doug is the white boy who can't jump. Coleman is asking for a summary. We haven't even gotten to it, y'all.
No, we haven't gotten to it yet. We had to talk about King Crimson first.
Yeah, so
our new EPL up on our Patreon now. So
Shit.
Extended Play Lounge episode, full album.
I think I did mean the guy on the cover of In the Court of Crimson King, Ilume. Let's see, what did we do last week? It's hard for me to remember. We've had so many blocks and things that went this way and that way and things we had planned for this and planned for that I actually have to go back and look at my notes. On Monday, we released a video where I was reacting to a couple of songs from Sly and the Family Stone. Very much enjoyed getting to Sly
Yeah,
on that
it was
one.
awesome.
We did not have a Tuesday video because that one got blocked as well. Both our Monday video and our Tuesday video got blocked last week.
Yeah.
Both of them we have managed to get unblocked now.
Yes.
And one of those was a video featuring Gary Clark Jr.
Yes.
And his song This Land. We released that on Thursday.
Powerful song and a powerful video.
For sure.
And I thought I loved your video. I loved
you.
your analysis and reaction to it. I thought it was really fantastic.
I don't know who is. Lefe is asking for new
Insightful.
kids on the block.
Oh man.
I don't know if I'm tough enough.
Do you hate yourself for knowing that line?
I don't know. I'm hanging tough. Okay. On Wednesday of this past week, we paid homage to The Dark Side of the Moon from Pink Floyd. This little album. Where is it? It's over there. There it is. Celebrating its 50th anniversary to the day.
Yeah.
I was planning on something else on that day,
Yes.
and we decided to switch up when I figured out that was 50 years to the day that
To
was
the
released,
day.
and so I wanted to take a look at that. And then on Friday, we got back to music by Rush, and I absolutely loved the songs in the Fear trilogy.
Yeah.
Absolutely great. Witch Hunt may be one of my favorite Rush songs.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
all told, y'all. It's really, really fantastic stuff, and I love diving into Neil's lyrics. I think I understand his point of view, and I really enjoy his lyrics. It makes their songs just really come alive and have some depth to them. And like we said, we released our latest extended play lounge for our patrons. So if you are a King Crimson fan and you want to see some King Crimson content, that is newly available over on the Patreon.
It's patreon.com/Doug Helvering.
All right.
And the extended play lounge, his full album listens, are available at the $5 per month tier on up from
Yeah.
there. So yeah.
Great. Pablo
Thank
is
you, Arrow.
Pablo is asking for La Poderoso Muerte by Los Jaivas.
Where are you looking at?
This here.
Oh,
I think you will not regret. Okay, I will look at that. I'm going to type it now. La Poderosa Muerte.
Los-
Awesome. Thank you, Pablo. Excellent.
Lefe is suggesting some ABBA.
Okay, rock and roll. Yeah, I forgot.
You think maybe someday?
Joni Mitchell's down there too. We
Yes,
got Blue down there as well.
Indeed.
Thank you, Carlos. We love our shelf, and I love just being able to display some of the LPs. And
That either some we purchased, a lot that we have
That-
are things we've received.
people send in to us and say, "You need to listen to this," and we will gladly accept.
It has really blown our minds.
Yeah.
It blows us away how the generosity and thoughtfulness of folks. It's really incredible. We're very, 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 very,
a lot of
very,
berries.
very thankful.
Yeah. It
And
is a great album.
and overwhelmed.
It is a great album, Peter. I really, really enjoy that. You
and
can.
it is a great collection that we have.
If
Yes.
you want to find out what the contents of our collection, I think on my website, which is rdouglashelvering.com, you can click and there's a link to a Google sheet that has the updated list. I need to actually add a few of the more recent ones
Yeah, I
that
was
we've
gonna
received
say.
to that list. And we got a new one this week, and we'll show you that one later in a little bit of an unboxing. But let's get to this week's videos.
Awesome.
The repertoire. That's why they're tuned in.
That's why we're here.
So I think everybody that's going to be
part
here
of
is
why we're
here. Let's see. They're still talking about New Kids on the Block. So I'll let them just have a discussion among themselves.
We're rough.
Please don't go Doug. Okay, Pedro's here. Now we can start. Thank you, Pedro. Okay.
Yay.
So tomorrow for Metal Monday, I'm going to go back to a System of a Down, and we're going to look at Toxicity. I've looked at other things off of this album, but I don't think I've ever heard the title track. I'm
I'm
eager.
hoping we're gonna have that because we don't actually have it recorded yet, and
They tend to block
they
too.
tend to block. So we
Maybe
may
I'll-
have to. We may end up with something else tomorrow.
We'll see.
Stay tuned.
But I'm gonna try that first.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, I'm gonna release my video.
There are ones who they block, and then a couple of days later they let go of the block.
Yeah,
But
that tends to happen.
we
but
may
we'll
not
see.
have it. We may not have it in time for
Maybe
tomorrow.
I'll record it
Hopefully.
today and see what happens. Oh, Wayloom is asking for some music by Slipknot. I know I have done some Slipknot.
Love that idea. That
Yeah.
would be a good secondary choice if Toxicity
For sure.
does not happen.
Pete, yeah, we've
this
got
time.
some more Iron Maiden, I think, coming up. We're also for Mondays. We've got some Black Sabbath that we're looking at. We've got some more Judas Priest that we're looking at.
We're looking at Metallica.
We're looking at Metallica. There's some classics from Metallica that we're looking at. We're also
Yeah.
considering they've got another new song that's out. So we've got we got a few options for metal coming up. On Tuesday,
More
though,
Disturbed would be cool.
of this week, I'm going to release my video that was originally planned for Monday of last week as we were finishing up our celebration of Black History Month. And this is a reaction to This Is America by Childish Gambino. And
Again, another powerful video and song.
I'm thrilled that I'm going to get to share this with you. I was heartbroken
Yeah.
when it was blocked last week because I was just floored by the power of that tune, by the visual images that was in the video, and it's a very powerful episode. And so I'm going to release that on Tuesday of this week. Don't miss that one. I'm also planning this week for our next Behind the Score for our patrons over on Patreon. We're going to start going through the planets by Gustav Holst
Yeah.
for Behind the Score, and we're going to
excited for this.
dedicate an episode to each movement. So we're going to start with Mars.
Have you done one
think.
of the movements already, or
I don't
no?
think so.
No. Okay.
I mean, I've taught the piece, at colleges, but
Sure.
I've never done videos for the Daily Doug or for the Patreon
Okay.
on this classic suite by the English composer Gustav Holst. And Mars specifically has had a lot of influence on metal music, I think, with some of the riffs and the harmonies that are used in that. So
Yeah.
we're looking forward to releasing that on Patreon this week. On
That's
Wednesday,
in your Behind the Score series.
yes,
Okay.
that'll be our next Behind the Score. And on Wednesday, with it being now that we're in March, Women's History Month, we are going to be doing Woman Wednesday episodes all this month. And so on Wednesday, it's one that I've wanted to get to for a long time. It's Kate Bush and the Ninth Wave Suite. We're going to turn it over to side 2 and get to the Ninth Wave Suite. I believe that's
Excellent.
all of that second side of that album. And I'm excited to go into that. I don't think that I know that piece at all. And it's been highly recommended.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm excited, because I'm not really familiar with it
Yeah.
either, but it has been highly recommended, and so I'm excited
Yeah.
to hear it. Hello to you in the UK, Keith.
Yeah. Dave, I don't know if King Crimson did a live version of Mars. They may have. And
Oh.
Peter T, I will get with you. If you have an orchestral score in a PDF, I may ask to make use of that.
That's a really good idea.
I'm not sure. I've been thinking on whether I want to do like a reduction or a full-size score. A full-size score is a lot to look at for everybody on their screens. But if it's laid out okay and it looks like it's gonna work, then we'll do that. It's in print, not PDF. Well, shit. I'll see what I can find. I will let you know. Vindy is saying that they did release it on their YouTube channel, a version of Mars. Well, that'll be interesting.
Cool.
That will be interesting.
He put the
Interesting.
link too.
Great, thank you, Vindy.
Excellent.
So that's going to be on, where did we leave off? Wednesday, Kate Bush, the
Yes.
Ninth Wave Suite. Sorry. on Thursday, we're gonna do a throwback Thursday. I'm gonna release a reaction that I filmed back in late November, early December of last year, and it's the Battle of Epping Forest.
Yeah.
From Genesis, a crazy piece from the mind of Peter Gabriel, and we had fun with that
Yeah.
back then. So I'm looking forward to releasing that for our our YouTube audience. I'm gonna take a drink of water real quick.
Good idea. Good idea. Bruckner Symphony Number 9. Yeah.
Wonderful.
I love Bruckner 9.
Love Bruckner.
Yeah.
On Friday, friends, I'm going to give another shot to to the song Awaken by Yes. We've been thinking about, and we actually have done some episodes that are like this, but I've been thinking about going back and revisiting some of these big time pieces from these classic prog bands that I have heard, but not heard like very often.
Yeah.
You know, like what comes to mind is like Close to the Edge. You know, like what if I was to do a different version or a live version of Close to the Edge? I'm sure that they have them available, right?
Or what if you've heard a live version before,
right?
And now want to go back and react and do some analysis on the studio version.
For instance, one of my original Iron Maiden episodes was on Rime of the Ancient Mariner, and guess what? I've still never heard the audio from the original studio recording of that. So it might be fun to go back and revisit it.
Coming soon to Metal Monday.
You never
near
know.
You. Stay tuned.
But
I think that's probably going to be happening pretty soon.
Over the last year, I would say about a year, I think this particular performance, it's not Yes, it's John Anderson who's performing with a group called Todmobile or Mobile.
You need to figure out how to pronounce it.
I'm going to figure out Todmobile. I'll figure that out before Friday. But they're doing a live version of Awaken. And I think I remember Awaken not being one of my absolute favorites from Yes when I heard it. So people have been writing in for me to me about this specific version of this song. Probably more independent emails from people for a specific song, a specific version of a song than any other one that I've received in the last year. A lot of people have been asking for this. And so I am looking forward to that. That's really going to be a second chance to get into stuff.
That.
Y'all are talking all through this stuff.
Tammy asked if you've reacted yet to Toto. Not yet. You know a lot of their music.
I do. I'm a fan of Toto.
But it would be really fun to, even if it's one that you know. I think it'd be fun for you to do it. Because you can also, didn't you have a friend in college who, I'm not naming names, but a friend in college who was really good, an excellent singer, and could do like all the kind of solo parts to Toto songs?
Yeah, absolutely gifted baritone that can sing all that stuff.
Gotta do Rosanna.
I mean, it's great, isn't it, Matt? In fact, I was watching our good friend Rick Beato, his interview with Steve Lukather. One of the not to show for somebody else's channel, but that's one of the better interviews of a musician that I think I've ever seen.
Cool.
It's really, really cool. And I really liked it when they talked about some of the background in Rosanna and how that came to be. Really classic tune, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let's see. Who was asking... Tobias, where was that one at? Tobias asks, how about supporting the underground? I would love to know what you think about songs of my band. Cool. Tobias has a band.
With prog influences.
Awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
It's difficult on YouTube for us to make room for emerging artists. Because the way that we tend to use YouTube is to try to reach as many people as we can.
And we're still really in a building phase of this this business that we're doing here.
And I
We're
tend to
building.
have more time to get into emerging artists over on the Patreon.
That's true.
We do occasionally do entire months for our fan favorites where we ask for diamonds in the rough and new bands, stuff like that, and it's a little bit easier to get to it there.
And
Yeah.
on our Patreon, as a Patreon member, you have access to our Discord community, and we have a channel on our Discord. Now I can't think what it's called. It's Original Works.
Original Works.
So our folks there can share their music that they've written, performed, composed, artwork you've created, poems you've written, that kind of thing. And it's a very recent thing that we've been talking about, wanting to on our like Discord and Patreon and stuff. We're wanting to feature when we're doing our council. Our Council of Doug's hangouts. We're wanting to feature stuff from our original works, things that people have shared on the original works channel on our Discord. So we're looking to kind of start to highlight some of that stuff, and so there's a good opportunity, good chance of Doug seeing stuff there, and you can be on our Discord for $2 per month. You don't have access to the videos and stuff that Doug does on Patreon at the $2 per month level, but you do get the Discord access at the $2 per month level. And so you can also email it. It's the Daily Doug, all one word, @gmail.com. And hopefully we can get, if you want to send something to us or send links, we can
For sure.
hopefully take a look at those from there as well.
Thank you, Ruth. I want to respond to what Richard has said.
Okay.
I don't know if you know what you're talking about, friend. I don't understand what you mean with we have the YouTube channel and we have our Patreon.
Yes.
And the YouTube channel we are making use of to try to reach as broad of an audience as possible so that we can create as broad of a community as possible. And for those that that vibe with us or vibe with the content that I'm doing, we have very low thresholds of a paywall for Patreon. This is our business. This is what we do full time. And we have typically more flexibility with programming on the Patreon platform than I tend to do here on YouTube. So I'm sorry that rubbed you the wrong way, but it's not about the money. It's about the music. It's always been about the music. The money will come.
It's about the music and
Right?
the community.
The music is always the first priority. Okay. So I just wanted to respond to that.
I do want to say though, this is how we're earning a living too. So we also, I mean, that's a
Never
part
mind.
of it.
Okay. It's good. So the thing that take care, buddy. Take care. If you don't like what's going on, you don't have to be here.
That's true.
Okay. Okay. It's always about the music. That's where we started, and that's
Yes.
where we're going.
Yes.
So
It's about the music and the community.
do your thing.
Yeah.
Anywho, I think we've got a great lineup this week. I mean, when you think about System of a Down and then Childish Gambino, right? And then Kate Bush and Genesis and John Anderson with doing some Yes music. It's going to be a
Really
really
excited for the week.
fun week. And don't forget Holst coming in there as well. That's going to be
Yeah.
lovely. Can you, speaking of, Kunal says something there. Actually, can you grab that real quick? I would love to show this. It's going to be fun. We received this past week, and check this out. Porcupine tree, y'all. It's a tree of porcupines. Fear of a Blank Planet. So thank you to the person that sent that in. Very much appreciate receiving That we're gonna do Toxicity from System of a Down, and that's gonna be quite excellent,
Yeah.
y'all. Really looking forward to it. What else?
Yeah, I think
Porcupine Tree
but
is-
Kunal,
yeah.
to answer your question, I think we'll be,
Yeah.
we definitely have some
Yeah.
Stephen Wilson and Porcupine Tree in the works
Yeah.
coming up.
We the interesting thing is during the month of February we took kind of a break from the regular roster of music that we have tended to feature most often here on the channel.
Yeah.
It being Black History Month, I wanted to take we actually first started with a few episodes, then we're like, this is way too huge, we got to just do the whole month. And it was a bit of a calculated risk to do that because we're switching up the normal type of stuff that we're working with.
Sure.
But that also means that if you're a fan of Yes or Pink Floyd or Rush or Genesis or Porcupine Tree or Opeth or Iron Maiden or any of these other, or Metallica, any of these bands that we've tended to get to on a relatively regular basis, it's been a while since we've gotten to all of them because we took several weeks of doing other types of repertoire, right?
And we're so happy we did because
there's Zappa we haven't done in a while.
But we're so happy that we got to do that in the month of
wonderful.
February. It was so fantastic and some really incredible music and artists, musicians, bands who need to be highlighted and celebrated. Particularly, I mean, always, but particularly when we're celebrating when we were celebrating Black History Month here in the U.S. We just thought it was important
for sure
to do, and I'm glad that we did.
Tammy, we've got some Almond Brothers on the Patreon that we've done. Hair Leffe,
really
it's been.
cool.
I don't think.
It's been a while.
We did an EPL on Led Zeppelin. It's been a year since I got back to them.
Yeah.
And Matt, I've got Nightwish on the list, I think, for a Wednesday coming up.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's going to kind of be a metal-ish week.
And they have a new album coming out this year. That's going to be excellent.
So stay tuned about that.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy, it was going to be too difficult, I think. He was talking about doing the same thing for Women's History Month. Like taking the whole month. It was an option, but in the end, we're going to stick to Women Wednesdays, and we're going to try to keep the what's the word? A broad approach to repertoire with inclusion as much as we can. And keep things in line.
I feel like you're gonna see women here more than just this month, particularly.
Yeah.
More than just on Wednesdays. So
it's gonna be really wonderful.
Yeah.
So again, this coming week, System of a Down and Toxicity is planned for tomorrow. We're gonna be dropping Childish Gambino and This Is America. Check that one out on Tuesday.
Yes.
Y'all. Kate Bush, The Ninth Wave Suite is going to be on Wednesday. The Battle of Epping Forest from Genesis will be on Thursday. And John Anderson with Todmobile, Awaken, live on Friday. It'll be wonderful.
Very excited for this week coming up. Wanted to highlight here what Arrow said. Yes, there will be opportunity for more women this month on our Patreon.
That's going to be fan favorites.
That's going to be our fan favorites theme when Doug puts together the fan favorites video for the month of March.
Yep,
it's
actually,
all music featuring women performed by women. That
reminds me that we need to get that going like today. So I will do that as soon as we're done.
We've also have some folks who have talked about female Japanese bands, and so I'm going to be taking a peek at some of that and do a little bit of investigation. I think it'd be really cool.
Okay.
The Enid. What's the other one? Anyway, there are a few of them that I'm wanting to check out. Mm-hmm. I think there's a good possibility for that. Ooh, Bjork would be cool. There's so much good stuff to choose from.
I'm just looking at. I'm looking at all.
You're reading through the.
Yeah, I'm just
chat.
looking at it. Love y'all's
Baby metal. Thank
participation.
you. That was one of the ones I
Baby
was
metal.
thinking of. Yeah, yeah.
Ow! Hit my knee.
You okay?
Yeah, maybe I can. Maybe it'll be easier for me to get into it if it's just baby metal. You know, baby steps. I gotta get used to it. You know, I don't know what baby metal even means. They have
a band.
Metal. They have. Oh, it's not a genre.
No,
it's
a
not metal
band.
for babies.
No, it's a band.
It's baby metal.
It's a band. Ooh, Tori Amos.
What if
Laurie
they grow?
Anderson is wonderful.
What if they grow out of it and become toddler metal? What's gonna happen? You know, the new kids on the block are not new kids anymore. They're the old. They're the old men on the block, right? They're the middle-aged white men on the block. Is what they are.
There's a middle-aged
Yeah.
white man on the block.
Oh shit! Vindy is saying if double kicks fatigue me, I'm gonna want to rest up before diving into baby metal. All right, I may have to. I have a quota for the month in the number of double kicks that I can consume.
No, you don't. You're so funny.
Oh man, it's been just really busy. February was really busy for us, y'all, because we had lots of stuff that was more than half of our videos during the month of February were blocked initially. And so we're busy making other ones and trying to do this and do that. And so we're hoping for a nice, smooth, excellent March. And so far we're off to a good start, I do believe. What do you
I'm
got?
intrigued by this. Alf says that there is some kind of toddler metal that exists in Germany, and his daughter likes one song in particular. I'm very intrigued by that.
There you go.
Very, very intrigued. That sounds kind of
Peter's
fun,
asking
actually.
for Anna Meredith for women. Okay.
Oh, Kunal wants to know, have you ever tried to play the drums or any percussive instrument?
I don't
As a
have.
matter of fact.
I don't have any experience on a kit, on a trap set.
Correct.
So I'm pretty coordinated, but I've never had any time on a kit. So I'd have to really practice what hand goes where and what hand, do I do cross, do I do open, where's the time? I'd have to figure that out, but it would be fun.
You do have experience, though, with like...
Yeah, I've played auxiliary percussion
Yeah.
in several instances in ensembles.
You're very good at it.
Yeah, thank you.
Tom says you're you're a pro air drummer.
I've got a lot of practice. Yeah, it's weird. Suzanne's asking, why do your videos get blocked? If I knew that, then I could avoid it. All right, I don't know which ones get blocked are going to get blocked until they do. And the thing is, you have to do the work first. That's the thing that's so debilitating about this, is that you do the read in, you make
Not
your
debilitate. Did you mean to say debilitating? Did you mean
demoralizing,
to say demoralizing?
is a better word. You do your read in, you get your notes, you make yourself look pretty, as pretty as you can. You turn the camera on, you do the episode, you get access to the recording, you put it all together, you export it out, you upload it, and you tag everything, and you do it, and it says blocked. It's like studying for a test, or for like 5 or 6 hours, and then losing all of your notes. It's just demoralizing. And it tends to average out, over the time. But we've had more blocks this year in 2023 than I think we had all of 2022 already. It's really cracking down.
It's really interesting. I don't have any idea if this is actually true or not, but from all that we've experienced with blocks, what I feel like happens is that
Grand Funk Railroad.
Is that there are bots that are set up for certain bands that when they hear, it can just take a few seconds of music, that if the bot catches it, it's like set to automatically block it. And then what does tend to happen, because I think Arrow, I saw that you said this, that like a bot will catch it and it's set to, like, the bot is set to automatically block it, and then I think it goes through some sort of process, perhaps, that like 2-3 days later they've looked at it more closely and said, oh, this is fine, and they unblock it. But they don't let us monetize it for ourselves.
For sure.
They keep the money, but we get to have our video up for people to see. So, which is fine. But I kind of think that's the process that seems to happen.
Yeah. We just do our best on a day-to-day basis.
Yep.
And yeah, y'all are just throwing stuff in here. I love Grand Funk Railroad. They're great. And I'm a big Cyndi Lauper fan too. Love Cyndi Lauper.
I love Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah.
She's fantastic.
Little Feat, Jimmy, great band.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's so much great stuff to get to,
Ooh,
y'all.
Grand Funk
It's
Railroad.
just
Have we not done Grand Funk Railroad yet?
do not believe that we have.
Ooh.
You know, I like railroads, I like funk, and I like things that are big. So, I mean, there's no reason for us not to like grand funk, a funk railroad on a grand scale, for sure.
That's funny.
Arrow says, I know I mentioned this a while ago, but having the long-term blog videos, yeah, that's what I mean to do. So if there's some that I don't have available, let me know and I'll see what I can do
To release those on Patreon.
with that.
Cool.
Jimmy's talking about hot tuna. I don't know if I want to eat hot tuna. It seems like it's not very appetizing.
Doug's not a tuna kind of guy.
Yeah, Ray, by now it is Grandpa Funk Railroad, isn't it? But it still works, I do believe.
We're kind of working on like getting to a point where we're able to work ahead a little bit
Hope so.
more on recording videos. It's just we're a 3-member team, and largely it's Doug who does the he not only does Doug record the videos, but he tends to edit them as well. So
Gotcha.
so it's busy.
Where did you see Devin? Devin Townsend.
Ooh.
I am envious.
Yeah, he's incredible.
I would
I'm
love to
envious
see.
as well. That's awesome. Oh, Hot Tuna are 2 former members of Jefferson
Aha.
Airplane. Okay.
Aha.
Thank you, Tom.
I gotcha. Whew. All right.
All through the night. I love that song so much, Ruth.
Let's recap one more time, and
Dutch. Only Dutch show.
well, there you go.
I'm glad you got to go. That's exciting.
Awesome. Okay, let's recap one more time.
Yes.
On Monday, System of a Down, Toxicity. That is our plan.
Awesome.
Childish Gambino, This Is America, is planned for Tuesday. What is John Franek talking about?
Hey, John Franek is in the house. Hot Tuna and Toddler Rock and Funky Railroads. What the fuck is going on
It's just
in here?
it's just a regular Sunday. It's just a regular
Sunday.
Sunday. Jump on in and see what's cooking. Y'all.
Just keep swimming.
On Wednesday, my plan is to look at the 9th Wave Suite from Kate Bush, and I'm looking forward to that. Thursday is a Throwback Thursday featuring Genesis, and it's going to be my reaction to Battle of Epping Forest.
Love it.
And
Love
then Friday, we're going to end with a big bang, y'all. We're going to Awaken with John Anderson and Todmobile.
Yeah.
It's going to be wonderful. And Friday's episode is sponsored, so you'll get to hear me talk about our new Helix mattress along with that as well.
Yes.
Who knows? You may find me pantsless in bed.
I don't know.
It's
No.
dug in the
no,
sheets.
No.
Thank you, Arrow.
No, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, we'll save y'all from that. We want people to actually tune in, and yeah, we don't want to drive people away. That is for sure.
Not that would drive people away. We're just not going to do that. We're just not going to.
Katya, I bet that was wonderful, it being kind of sized down and everything.
Oh, Peter, that's great. I've heard about I'm guessing it's pronounced Sattva mattress. I've heard about those, and I've heard good things. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that, we're kind of in the same
We love our new
place.
mattress.
We're really super happy
Love it.
and have not, like you said, I haven't slept as good as this in years. That's our situation as well. So I'm happy that we've got Like, we're finding our mattresses that help us to get the rest we need.
Maybe we should do a sit-in from our new mattress.
A lion?
Yeah,
Do
a lot.
a
As
lion-
long as I
a
get to be
lion?
Yoko. You be John, I'll be Yoko, and we'll make it work.
Since that's been done before, I think we can maybe try to find something else.
Okay, we'll just do. We'll redo it.
Penderecki,
We'll do it ourselves.
yes, yes.
Great stuff.
Yes.
A bed
Yes.
in. That's right, Peter.
2 enthusiastic thumbs up.
That's
I
awesome.
love Penderecki.
Well, tune in Friday and see if that may be where I start the episode. I got to figure out a fun way to start that episode. Maybe I'll just stay tuned. Stay tuned, y'all. You never know what I'm going to come up with. That is, I think, excellent. Yeah, whew, Threnody. Yeah, what an immense piece that is. Maybe we could look at that for a behind the score.
I
don't
would
know.
love
I don't know if
that.
y'all have ever seen the way the score looks for a piece like Threnody. It's really interesting to do that. All we are saying is give Helix a chance. I may use that. You never know. Classical.
No, Doug
Streets,
Between the
Metal on
Sheets is not happening.
I need
man.
to stop reading y'all's comments and just get out of here.
Oh yeah, St. Luke Passion is that's a good idea, John. Good for score study.
I'm waiting for John Franik's first symphony. I've heard from a good
It's
source.
in the works, and I'm
that-
so excited.
I've heard from a good source that is in progress.
Yes,
All right.
so excited.
He's writing an instrument for me. I get to play the Doug. I think I'm gonna. I get
First
to.
movement's done. Woo!
Hot damn.
That's awesome.
All right. Okay.
Doug's gonna play.
Do we get to
you'll
clap
play
on?
tummy-
I'm
you'll
gonna
play
clap
tummy
on 2.5.
percussion. Tummy percussion.
Tummy
Clap on
percussion.
2.5.
I can play the kazoo. Ray is right. So
1,
John,
2.
just
Yeah, Doug, you
when you
often
need that poignant solo in the retransition, just let me know.
You always tell people that you minored in kazoo.
I do. I did.
I minored in kazoo. Do you still have a kazoo laying around here somewhere?
I've got a couple at my church office.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have won't show it here
When I need
because
a canter or something, I'll just bring that out.
we have a very special photo that I took of our church choir. Some of the members of our church choir with kazoos in their mouths, and Doug was sitting there. It's very, very dear and cherished because I know I'm trying to think who all was in that photo. One person in that photo we lost a few years ago, and so it's just a really cherished photo, and I'm happy that kazoos are we have a fondness for kazoos in this family, and we are not shy about it.
For sure. Muhammad, Pat Metheny. I have an idea to get back to some more music from Pat as well. And that's going to be, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Lots of great music to get to, friends, and y'all are great people to get to them with. So I very much appreciate you hanging out with us and participating in the conversation.
Yeah.
And for being a part of what we do. We love coming on and hanging out with y'all here on Sundays. And
We're thankful you're part of our Daily Doug fam.
Yeah. It's already
So-
March. We're getting to it. So System of a
Can't
Down,
wait.
Childish Gambino, Kate Bush, Genesis, Gustav Holst for the folks on Patreon, and John Anderson with Todmobile doing Awaken. It's a great week.
Yeah.
And I've got a lot of work to do. So I will get to it, friends. So we'll see y'all soon. Have a nice week, y'all. Thanks.
Be kind to each other.
Yeah, definitely. See you soon.
We'll see you soon.
Peace.